Hey, what's going on, everybody? Can you hear me now? Mic check one, two. Testing mic check one, two. Can you hear me now? What is going on here? Testing. Is there any questions specifically that you want to ask? A live Q&A of beginner mistakes in the gig apps. Oh, that's a good one. Taking every order is the biggest mistake. Accepting everything. Low pay. High mile orders will kill your profits. Yeah, you got to be selective. So I would say the biggest mistake would be accepting everything, low pay, high mile orders that are going to just destroy your profits. That's one thing. Another thing would be ignoring the miles versus the pay. A lot of beginners, when you start off, look at the payout, but forget about the distance. So, like if it's $6 for 10 miles, you're basically losing money for gas. You're losing money after the gas is spent on that 10 miles if you're taking it for $6. That's another example. Do you want several answers or do you want like 10 answers? Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the questions. Um, I wrote down a couple for you because you asked before. So, not tracking expenses. So people think they're making $100 a day, or they hit the goal for that to make 100, but they don't track the gas, the maintenance on the vehicle, or the taxes at the end of the year. that eats into the real profit fast, which now taxes are basically written off. So taxes can be okay if you're making 30 grand or less. But if you're making 30 grand or more, then that's when maybe taxes might, you might have to pay in. But mostly the maintenance on the vehicle. Like I had over several $1,000s worth of maintenance this year. Came out of nowhere, but I don't think the blame was on DoorDash. It just was a problem with my vehicle at the time. And that wasn't worth it. And then now gas prices are going up. So, yeah, gases are going up. So it's really, really difficult right now with breaking even, with making a profit margin with $2 a mile offers at $4 or $5 a gallon of gas. Dashing at the wrong times. Timing is everything. Beginners go out everywhere instead of focusing on lunch and dinner rush or busy zones. So you got to dash at the right time, not the wrong time. I guess experience in different marketplaces, you'll be able to discern on what location fits those timings the best. I would say around lunch and dinner rush or very busy zones. Staying in bad zones, if you're in a slow area with nothing going on, couple marketplaces that are just slow, then you got to move to a different area, obviously. Sitting and waiting too long in one of the is one of the biggest time wasters. Sitting and waiting in different marketplaces is the biggest time waster. Um, it's another thing. How many miles should a dasher drive for high paying orders? How many miles should a dasher drive for high paying orders? I mean, the ones that I see can go from $2 a mile minimum to $6 every 3 or 4 miles, or $10 every 5 miles, or $15 every 7 or 8 miles. It's all about the zone in the marketplace where you're at, if it's busy or not busy. But in very slow times, you got to keep moving. But for how many miles should a driver dash for high paying orders? I would say minimum $2 per mile. Minimum $2 per mile. but high paying orders that are good that I've seen recently can vary between 15 miles or no, $15 for like 4 miles, maybe five, 3 miles for $10 I've seen recently. You're welcome. Thank you. Not learning their market. Every city is different. You've got to learn which restaurants are fast, which ones are always late, and where the orders come from. Was your first question. Another thing. If you know the restaurant like Popeyes or that Italian restaurant I went through the other day, Mia's or Maya's, every single time more 8 out of 10, it's at least a 5 or 10 minute wait. They won't have the order even started sometimes. So you got to be willing to wait close to 10 or 20 minutes past the desired pickup time if you want to just wait for that blue paying offer. Where's everybody at? It's like 13 people that came in last time. Share this with Facebook. Very, very you it's all about time and place. Like I didn't even know. I think it was like a week ago or two. I went to St. Lucie West and started off with to getting there at like a $5 for 3 miles maybe, and then it was like $7 for 5 miles, something stupid. I knew it was slow, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna take those two, hoping it was gonna get better. Actually, I was just trying to get the 5 orders in for the daily, and then the third one came in, and I was like, wow, another $7 for 5 miles or four, something like that. It was like $20 for three offers with time consuming miles that was not worth that. But when I got back to the marketplace after that third offer, it brought me right next to a mile from the Mets stadium, the Mets baseball stadium. And the first offer was at Tropical Cafe, Tropicana, Tropical, whatever that tropical smoothie cafe place is. Tropical smoothie, I think it was. And the first offer was like $12, I think, plus. Maybe I didn't even see a plus, and it was like $12 for like 1.8 miles or something. And when I picked up the offer, dropped it off at the Met Stadium to the baseball players, they put it on like this pallet moving thing. It was almost like a moving cart, but it was like custom. It's like the ones you don't really see. They're really nice. Um, these two or three baseball players came, picked it up. I put it on their four wheeler. They took it off, and then I'm like, "All right, take care, see you, bye." Hit complete, and then it said $38, and I'm like, "Wow, how did that just happen?" There's one box of fruit bowls with like 20 fruit bowls in it for the team, and then right after that, back to back catering offer came in. Same place, tropical smoothie cafe. I go in. This one I regret not bringing the live stream. I think that's what made me live stream because I came in, met the owner again at Tropical Cafe Smoothie. They wanted me to pick up the second catering offer for the Met Stadium, about 20 big smoothies for the team, for the Mets team. And then I think I got to say at least 20 or more sun chips, those little cheddar sun chips, like 20 little bags. A box of those, a box of ice smoothies. They were on ice. The whole box, it was heavy, with like 20 smoothies made in it for the team. And then it was another box of like burritos and food or whatever. And there was one more box of something else. It's like four boxes. So I went back, picked up those four boxes, loaded it up, and then it was like another mile and a half, 1.8 miles. It's really like a 1 mile, two lights, and then I'm there. So I got back to the Met Stadium for the second catering offer for the same team. I guess they purchased two different orders. And the second offer, I think I accepted it at $20 for, about a mile and a half. It ended up when I hit complete after I gave it to the team, it ended up being like I think $68. So I made like almost $70 with that second offer, catering offer for the Met Stadium, and then 38 right before it, back to back. So I would say, and with those other three to four, I would say crap offers, door trash. I took those offers, was like $20 for those three or four orders. I think it was like $20 for three of those crap orders. And then it came in with two catering offers, which was like $100 or more just for those orders. So I think I did like five orders total. And it ended up being like $130. And I started at 3:40 that day and ended at like 5:30. So I think within like an hour and a half, I made like $130. But that was being at the right place at the right time. You got to know where it's at, what marketplace. You can't do it in slow marketplaces and slow places up north. You gotta know where they're at. And I didn't even know I was at that spot. I didn't even think I wasn't even expecting to make that much that night. And if I did, I was expecting to do like probably 10 or 15 deliveries to make that kind of money. But Your highest paying orders in a day. Yeah, I just answered that one. That's just one example. I mean, last year I was also dropping off in Stewart. I think my friend Gilberto was with me. Oh yeah, you were with me. And we made like $190 off one offer. How are the orders on holidays? Holidays. Yeah, that's the best time. That's the best time. That's the best time to make money is on the holidays. Um, it seems like the New Year is like the best. Christmas time, everything is overloaded. Spark drives loaded. It's overpacked at Walmart. People are in there shopping. There's like hundreds of Spark drivers left and right constantly. It's just not worth it when there's thousands of customers too in your way while you're trying to shop for customers. So I try to stay away from Spark, Walmart, and Sam's Club during the holidays and also on the weekends. Yeah, they're really good. Holidays are the best. They really pump up the week. They really end up being good weeks a lot of the times. I think one guy ordered 4 bags of catering order. It was ended up being like I don't even remember, $90 or more. Yeah, you're welcome. Trying to figure out how to pull up a video in here to show you guys a clip. I think I have to have a special streaming software or something. I think I have to stay live longer for others to join in. I don't think people are on right now, especially my 4,000 subscribers. I don't even think they're on right now. But if you have any other questions, let me know. What's considered a good high paying day versus the miles? At the time era we're in now with gas prices, things have been improving, but also the algorithm of DoorDash, for an example, there's still going to be those trash offers, dollar a mile, upside downs, um, offers that are going to be like $12 for 22 miles or something stupid. It's always going to be that one guy that's like 20 miles away, expects like, I don't even know. I don't even know how he gets in the either way. Um, the algorithm is the way it is because people have accepted them. It's going to be in. It's going to stay that way. That's going to stay in the AI's algorithm. Um, a good high paying offer to me is at least $2 a mile or more. I want to see them more than $2 a mile with the way the economy is going right now, especially if they're going to be ordering a lot of food. But it seems like you still have those people that are ordering like one soup, one chicken sandwich, and chicken nuggets, like two little things, and then you're paying $6. They're paying somehow you're getting $6 for 5 miles or something, or 9.99 for 7 miles or something, for two drop offs, something stupid. But um, I don't really like how DoorDash says, "Oh, high paying offer, it's blue," and it's like $5 for 2 miles or something. It's like, what the heck? That's still $5. You got to waste your time picking it up, get it. You need like two of those or three of those, triple stacked, double stacked per offer. If you're getting them like that, and it's really consistent, and the algorithms on your side, the AI is giving you all these, you know, two blue paying offers each time. That's the way I like to see them, where I'm banging out two offers, two high paying offers, like $8 for a mile add on top of that. So if it was like $5 for 2 miles, and then it goes ding ding, another one comes in, just zero point 0.8 miles for like 8 extra bucks. That's what I'm trying to stay consistent with and keep seeing. Keep me online. Keep playing that game, and I'll stay on and keep doing those. And then if those banging catering orders come in, or like the Met Stadium one come in, where the $50, $90 bangers come out of nowhere, sometimes that just makes me want to just end the night, because I'm like, oh wow, I'm good. But you probably should just keep going for another hour or two. It's just I'm so busy with my schedule that I just take the money and run type of thing. Look forward to going on another time, another day. And also, Spark Driver is good too. If your finances are failing on DoorDash, you can go on Spark and you can try to cherry pick with them. Their acceptance rate was removed from their rating thing. So now you can just stay on all day, and you can decline offers. It won't affect your rating. And you can just pick the bangers or the so-called affordable offers. And I usually look for the 25 to 35, $40 offers, where you go food shopping for them for like 60 items, maybe for like $40, 3 miles. Do a couple of those a day. If you're aiming for like $100 day or $200 day, you do two or three of those, and then make $50 with DoorDash. It really helps out with the financing part if you're hitting a goal of like $100, and you want to make it quicker, because you can't. It's going to be longer if you do DoorDash, depending on the day, the time, the zone. So, can you hear me, Gilberto? Gilberto, can you hear me? Oh, okay. I'm just check. This is my first time with this mic. I'm doing a test run right now. Is the mic too loud? Because I mean, this is at. You guys can't see it. It's at the lowest right now, right here. I mean, this thing can go like super high. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. That's what I was asking. It's got like four different modes on the back, so I don't know. You try out a different mode and see if it sounds different. Let's try out this mode and see what you guys think. Does this sound better? Or you like the other mode better? Okay. Go back. Oh, really? You like the other one? Hold on. Usually it doesn't take this long for people to see the video and come in. I mean, we had like 13 viewers come in on the first second yesterday. Um, it doesn't even show me who's in here either. Who's the other viewer? All right. How's this one sound? Better? Okay, good. What is going on here? Um, yeah, Gilbert, I also wanted to say that poor customer communication, if you don't communicate with the customers, they can just instantly just judge your picture or whatever, do whatever they do, and then they give you a bad rating on your rating feed. So if you're not updating customers, like you're waiting on the order, or the cook hasn't started the order 10 minutes past the desired time, this is out of my control, it's not my fault. That should not hurt your rating plus your tips. That actually should help the customer not do anything bad to your rating, and also that could lead to customers tipping more, especially if you tell them that you're waiting 10 minutes past the desired pickup time. Because I've noticed that too in a lot of my scenarios. That's why with the moment I get to the restaurant, the merchant center, the store, whatever you want to quote it, um, even if I'm there at the street, I'll just mark it as arrived ASAP, as long as you're 500 feet away or more or less. If you're 500 feet away or less, you can mark it as arrived usually. Um, but you still want to try to get there before the desired time that it says to get there by, because the AI could mark you as on time rating late. So you might end up being late to picking it up if you're not there by the desired pickup time. But usually when you mark it as arrived early, I don't know if it does a glitch or what, but most of the time it hasn't. I haven't been late going there anymore, and I mark it sometimes. Sometimes I even forget to mark it. Be talking or looking at something or doing something, and then boom, I'm like, wow, 2 minutes late. But somehow I don't know. I've been blessed with 100% on time rating. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys my little rating here. You guys can't see it. Can you guys see that all right? So my acceptance rate was literally at 93, 5 to 7 days ago. Completion rate 100. On time rating 100. I have a 5.5 star rating right here. Not one bad review. Oh, by the way, tips and tricks. If you do get a hated customer that you by accidentally screw up on, whether it's your fault or not, and they do leave you bad feedback, you can call in and call DoorDash's agent and you can ask them, hey, please remove this rating from my ratings. And I think you can get up to 1 to 3 per week, if I'm not mistaken. They can remove, if you have like a ton of these bad ratings, they can just remove them. Now, luckily, I've only been blessed to have like 2 or 3 bad ratings because I don't know, maybe they're just cheap kids that don't want to tip, and maybe they're saying, "Oh, I never got my order," and they make it look like I took it or something, and then maybe that's their way of getting free food. So they'll just make it seem like I did something wrong, and or whatever the reason is. I just know that there was no need for me to be blamed for anything because I'm not at fault. I pick up the food and go. I'm a professional dasher. I don't play around. I got a profession rating right here. I got every single customer has left me. 100 people have left me good feedback. Over 100. Um, I aim to do around 100. Right here, 100 and geez, is it not showing? Error. The heck is that? I guess DoorDash has got an error right now. Hold on. Um, yeah, DoorDash has got an error right now. Wow, that's the first. They're having app problems. So I'm platinum right now, as you can see. Guess the app's working better now. I hit the platinum status years ago when I've been on and off. Sometimes I hit under 90. Sometimes I hit under this 90 right here on the acceptance rate. I'll either go below 70, or sometimes, I think one time it was the completion rate. I hit 94, and I didn't realize that you have to be 95 or higher at the completion rate. So if you have 94 or 95 and under, you lose your platinum status. So you want to make sure that you stay above 96. So I just kept it at 100. I tried to avoid all circumstances of anything that would mess this up. So yeah, don't mess up the completion rate. There's only 5 chances. I think you might have 10 if you like silver. But either way, the moment you get to like 5 or less, you're basically being you're being flagged by DoorDash. They're gonna keep an eye on you as like a target. Maybe ban you soon, or deactivate you. The on-time rating was tough because that changed. Their system was messed up for a while, and it was making me late to a lot of these orders, which was out of my control. It was their system. It was messed up. Their system was messed up, and I was being penalized for it. So, I mean, it was terrible. All right, I'm going to end this live stream. Test it out another time. See you, bro.